my God. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty!
Hey YouTube, PhatPastor here, and welcome to Thursday night hang time. Just got off of the FMV Velocidrone server, running the track tonight, and didn't do very well, but I did shave off over 25 seconds off of my 3 laps in the short time that I was in there flying with those guys. Had a good time, and I hope this stream is finding everybody well. Hope you're doing good. Some of you might be seeing I'm sporting a prototype shirt, and right here is something that we're working on, the Southeast Micro Drone Championship. The only thing with it is not UV reactant like the stuff right here. Was really wanting it to be. Got some more of that in today. This stuff here, as you can see, it's very reactant. So don't know what we're going to end up with the final design, but yeah, we've went over to my mother's and commissioned a couple of shirts. DJ, how you doing, brother? Yours is supposed to be being made tonight. Maybe it's already even done. I got back home here at 7 p.m. my time, and got on the Velocidrone server. I'm going to try to do that. Hopefully it's going to work better to have the stream here at 8 o'clock and the Tuesday night stream at 8 o'clock, because I'm having some confusion. People are asking me. I get confused which one is 7 o'clock and which one's 8 o'clock. So we're just going to try both of them at 8. See how it works for you guys. So yeah, it was fun over there. There's a ton of pilots in it. Let me see if I can look at it, and yeah, give a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 38, so there would have been 39, maybe 39, 40 people in there racing. How's it going, Miss Octavia and Mr. Scott Davis? Let me check, and I did not turn on Jarvis, so let's get him going and see if he was working tonight. You know how to trigger Jarvis. Hey, Mape, how's it going, man? Welcome to the channel. Let's see if Jarvis is awake.
Hello, everyone.
There he is. And if you, it looks like I need to pop the chat out again, because it's done its thing. I don't know why. I keep saying that I'm going to come up with the voice chat thing, but all the ones that I've found don't have a good...
What LEDs do you run that are too safe?
Hang on. what, let's see what he said, 'cause it's not showing. Let me answer this question here real quick. What LEDs do you run on 2S that are safe? I run LEDs on 1S. The 5-volt cob LEDs from Weebleed. I really like those. I run those on my UDL, so you can run them off a 5-volt pad. For 2S, it'll be fine. And I think even if you ran them off VBAT, it'd probably be fine. I think they go up to like 9 volts or something before you start risking frying them. So on a 2S, I would recommend the cob LED strips from Weebleed. FPV, I think Rect has them also, and little strips. You can buy them in like small strips with multiple colors. So yeah, that's what I use for LEDs. Let me see, make sure that pop the chat out. Yeah, it's working now. Okay. DJ Lee says, thank you, brother. I'm ecstatic about it. I'll probably wear it, whether it fits or not. Thanks so much. Well, brother, I appreciate it, man. It's I like to give back, so that's I hope you do enjoy it. It's not this pattern that's coming to you. It's not actually this one, but it's one of the PhatPastors you've seen. You've seen them before if you've been on the channel. Yeah, Mape, I hope that answered your question. Let me get on here and read some names. Miss Fly, DJ Lee, Raymond Carrera, Scott Davis, Sky Dozer. How's it going, Sky? I didn't skipped right over you there, brother. Didn't even see you. Sky Dozer, FPV.
DJ Lee, Mr. Lee.
DJ Lee, Mr. Lee, Octavius, One Mape. And that's going to do it for the early shower uppers.
8-bit underscore.
8-bit, hey, Mr. 8-bit. If you see that, how he put the exclamation point, space in front of what he said, Jarvis, the computer, will read your chat. So I normally turn that off on Tuesday night when I have Skip or one of the prop bros on with me. But Thursday night, it's just me. And so it's just me, Jarvis, and you. It's a more intimate time that we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. You can chat, and it makes it, yeah, well, I appreciate it, mate. Before you guys leave, whatever, be sure to smash that like button. All of that, it doesn't cost you anything. And I always tell people, if your day's been stressful or whatever, just take it out on that like button. Just give it a good 1-2 on it, and it's kind of like leaving a tip or telling the server that they do a good job or something. Well, man, I appreciate it. Those are the best gifts, the one you don't see coming. So hopefully you'll like it, and when I get to see you in person, maybe you'll be wearing it. I don't know, or we can get you another one. Who knows? So yeah, DJ's talking about he's getting a shirt. It was his birthday Tuesday, and his wife, significant other, whatever Miss Octavia is, come on and spilled the beans. She just spilled the beans, told everybody it's his birthday today. He wasn't going to say anything. So everybody was telling him happy birthday. So happy birthday week still. DJ, appreciate you, brother, on here all the time. Tonight, I'm going to talk a little bit about, hopefully, I want to talk a little bit about the HDzero 2 goggles. Answer some questions that you might have. Hopefully, you've watched my review on it. It was long. Of course, I like long form reviews myself, because when I want to buy something, I want to hear about it. And so that's why I do long form when I'm making a video. And move my camera here just a little bit. There we go. And sorry about that. Making drinking noises. It's nasty. But yes, looking forward to it. Can't wait to I can't wait to meet you guys also in person. It's fun and of course we're talking about meeting. Hopefully at either the race we're having a race here on the 19th at just and if you've came to the Middle Tennessee drone races where we were racing in the gymnasium, the difference in mileage is only about 7 minutes. 5 to 7 minutes, depends on how fast you drive from where we're having it. So you see that it's Soke, Southern Kentucky, you're like, oh man, that's far away. No, it's just about 5 minutes further down the road, and will give us the opportunity to do 2 complete races. And how's it going, June? I'm doing good.
Loco 619. Howdy, Marty.
How's it going, brother? How's it going?
Raymond Correa, light speed.
Yes. Yep. Love to watch some racing. Never seen it live before. It's especially UDL racing. It's fun. It's fun to spectate. TinyWhoop is kind of hard to spectate, but you can sit there and watch. We always have a screen, either projecting up on the wall or an inflatable screen or something like that, where the DVR or the camera feed that's coming in, the 4 pilots are up. That's where you can sit and spectate that all the time at every race that I try to put together or I'm involved with. We make sure to bring the event VRX so that can happen. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. And, a lot of people, Sean Ames told me, well, first it was Evan. Evan told me when he was like 16 years old. We met up at Alex Campbell's house and just did some flying and all that kind of stuff. And I asked him about it, and he said he didn't remember saying it. But I'm almost positive it was him. It was either him or Alex one. They said those that can race do, and those that can't freestyle. And I thought, well, that's kind of taking a jab. And a little bit later, Sean Ames was there, and he had his ground station set up, and he was like, no, he said, do you know what he means by that? And I was like, well, I think it's just probably just taking a fun jab.
Marty, what's your opinion on the new Eagle 2 with 04 Pro?
I'm gonna have to look it up and see. Don't have any info on it yet, but I will look it up here in just a second. But anyway, he told me, he said what he's talking about is he's talking about that some people can't handle the structure, and some people get loud or animated when they win and things like that, and some people can't handle that, so they just go out and they freestyle, and that's okay. That's okay.
But 73.
Yep. Good evening, Pastor and chat legends. Thank you. Good evening. Cool Cat. I'm trying to remember that. Cool Cat. Let's look up this Eagle 2 with 04 Pro. Who's it by? Who makes it? Well remembered. Thank you. Let me see here. Look in the chat. See, or doing a
Wally or something like Muz about.
Eagle 2. Oh, okay. I saw this thumbnail today. I was going to listen to it when I was driving down the road. I saw this thumbnail that I think it was Stu put it out and said it was the best FPV drone of 2025. Let me look here. I'm trying not to find just people's videos. YMZ FPV.
FPV.
How's it going, Sky? Let me turn this on here. Okay, able to see that. This is it. One, it's a pricey little bugger. You guys remember when you could get a bind and fly for?
Sound like camps. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Everything's great. Everything's the best or the worst, or excuse me for my drainage. It's a pricey little booger, but let's see what it's got. I guess that's for the ready to fly. Cutting edge 3S. I mean, the little thing, it looks like it's all camera just about. Let me widen this up a little bit. There we go. It looks like it's just about all camera on the nose of this thing. Hopefully with a light. It looks interesting. 4K, 120 frames per second. Video. 1002 motors. Hmm. 1608 three-bladed props on 3S. Takes off at 26%. I really need to watch some more videos on it. I really need to watch some more videos on it, or any period. I've not seen anybody's review on it. It looks intriguing. 88 millimeters. Yeah. Yeah. Right. This is a render right here, so I mean you can tell those motors aren't real. So I guess when we go back, I guess people have got them in their hands, and so they're testing them. Let's look at the specs here. It's 88 millimeters, 1002 brushless motor. The frame is a E2F. I guess it's their own frame. The 04 Pro camera, Express LRS 3.0. Preferred battery, I guess recommended battery is a 3S 380. Okay. Yeah. That's a little small, but I guess it needs to be small for this quad. Cinematic 4 minutes and 20 seconds, or with 35 millimeter props. Huh. You guys see that? You would think an 88 millimeter quad would have at least 40 millimeter props on it. But 1.602. It's the 1608 Gym fans. All right, yeah. I don't know. It looks intriguing, June. It looks like something that might be a good little park basher. Except for that lens. What concerns me about it is, you know, there's not that many. There's not any other photos on here of it, and it's that camera. if you can see that right in this area, right in here, it looks like the top and bottom part of this lens is most likely sticking out. Yeah. And those props that I know this is a render, but those props right there, that's not a 35 millimeter prop. Not with T-mounts on them like that. Yeah, I would be concerned with, because what I would want to fly this at is it's like in a park through a jungle gym or something like that, and or even around a swing, and you hit on a chain hanging on a swing just like that. Yeah, it's going to die. But I don't know. Just don't crash. Um, yeah, you can see the props popping off of it. Back when I was, let me, let's close this. Captain Drone, how's it going? Decent. Good to see you back on the channel again, man. I'm trying to look here and see. I mean, who all's reviewing it? Squatting quads. No. Yeah, he does have it. Would you look here at his thumbnail? Squatting quads, and it shows the camera way out past probably a quarter of an inch on that in his thumbnail. Let's watch a little bit of Captain Drone without the audio, and let's just look at some stuff. Go, if you don't know Captain Drone, go on and subscribe to him. How's it going, Derp? How's it going, Derpy? Let's look at this. Yeah, see how the camera, their render doesn't show that, but see how the camera, this part right here on a traditional frame, we would call that camera protection, but this thing has there's no camera protection at all. So one of the things that I would like to use it for, and that I would be interested for in it, is just to be like a park basher. And you can see here pretty clearly that the close that the camera is. I had a fun time over there, Derpy. I really did. And I was telling them when I first come on and I first started running, I was in the 150s, which is high, I know, for 3 laps. That's okay. That's okay. Be yourself. But I shaved over 25 seconds off my time, my total time, and what little time I was there. I probably run about, I don't know, 5 to 6 heats, maybe more than that, 7 or 8, I don't know. But yes, it was a good time. He looks kind of gremlin-like. Derpin time. So are you saying that? Yeah. Yes, I plan on doing that. That is, that's why I've moved my streaming time back a little bit. One is because I'm doing it on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock, and it was getting confusing for people. But yeah, yeah. So are you telling me that who was it that said it? Skydozer. Was it Skydozer? Yeah, yeah. That he kind of looks like a gremlin. Are you telling me that Captain Drone Looks kind of like a gremlin.
How dare you?
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Wow. I hit two buttons at the same time. Meant to give you a how dare you from Greta. Can we disarm and arm in mid-flight? Yeah, well, it depends on your quad. Yes. I've seen people do it in races. I've seen them do it. So, noob spec, that's it. That's where I was at. Yeah. Yeah. Running down the Bitter Root. How are you, brother? Well, welcome, you guys. Yeah. Never disarm. Yeah. I agree. Let's just take a little closer look here at some of it. Say this evidently it's made for cinematic filming because looks like the props are out of view. Thus, the whole reason for, probably for the camera sticking forward. Let's see. It's a little thing. That's for sure. It's got good video. That's some killer video quality right there. That's right. Never disarm. But if you do, arm back. Yes, I agree. The 04 is probably worth more than everything else on it. It did look like it had the RC and Power motors on it, though. When he was holding it up. I'm a fan of the RC and Power motors. It'll come in 6S. What is it going to be? A 4 or 5 inch? Yeah, those right there look like the RC and Power motors. See if I can get a better shot of them. I'm almost positive that's what they are by looking at them. Jim Fan. 1603. Yeah, those are not T-mount props, that's for sure. Yeah, I know Skip's going to be. He's supposed to be testing those. I know that he's got some VCI motors that's up there pretty close to the power specs of the 40802s with the RC and Power, but it's going to see which one which one draws more current, more amps when they're flying it. So yeah, let's move through here. All right. What comes in the box? That doesn't. Yeah, it's a little fat thing, isn't it? I bet it flies like a pig. Okay. Let's try him again. Let's say something. Thank you. Have him say something again. I think I had him muted on.
Beaver otter, beaver otter, beaver otter.
Better.
Lower now.
Lower?
What is that frame made of? Hello, is me you're looking for. Good.
Y'all can hear him now. Good. All right. Yeah. But it doesn't look like carbon fiber, does it?
Did you see the radio mast sneak peek?
I have not. I have been out. We will look at that. As soon as we're done here, don't let me forget it, mate. We'll pull it up and we'll look at it.
Is it a metal frame?
It almost looks like machined aluminum. Let's see. Let's go back. Hold on. Let's go back right here. Hit on that battery pretty hard. Well, maybe
All
they've
that
just
metal.
got it
Be a
covered.
great parking lot basher.
Is it all metal for sure? Look here. It looks like there's layers in it. Right in here. You can see right in here.
IDK.
Maybe it's just got a thick coat of paint or something on it. I don't know. That looks like metal from the bottom. I don't know if it's a sandwich. Surely it's not sandwich pieces of aluminum. Yeah, you can see the lines here also. Not that. That's the motor wire cover. But yeah, you can see some lines right here on the corner. It may be carbon fiber that's just got like a thick coating of paint or something over it. Yeah, layered something. Don't think it's aluminum. Yeah, you can see the lines pretty defined now.
WTF metal frame I though went through this.
Oh, are they saying in the specs that it's a metal frame?
Yay, seems carbon there.
Yeah, it looks like carbon with just a good coat of paint or something over the arms to make it appear, keep the whole metal. I mean, why even have this point? Unless that, it doesn't seem like that they definitely RC and power motors too. Why even have this? It doesn't make sense to me. Unless that frame was something else, made for something else, and they're just using it for that, if it was an analog version or something. Look at that lens. You got lens protection right here and right here, right? In my experience, it's
Sexy motors yummy.
oh yeah. These are actually some. I've got a couple sets of these 1103, 1002s, different RC and power motors, and I like them. I've not had. Now the 802 RC and power motors has a trouble with slipping props because the shafts are a little small, in my opinion. You have to kind of gnarl them up or squeeze them with a, pair of pliers or something to get them in. But yeah. It's all VTX, man. Camera lens and VTX is what this little thing is. You get a better look at the props here also. external ELRS. $72 grams, 103 with the how's he saying that you can, well, the ELRS you definitely former GEP RC engineer. Huh. Positive, excellent for. Let's see. Does he do the negatives? Negatives. My only negative is flight time. I thought it said he got 4 minutes and 20-second flight time. Evidently it doesn't. It looks like it's a pig. It looks like it would have short flight time. There was a there's the FMV race still may be going on Velocidrone. I was over there for a little while running a race, or in a race. Man, look at that camera angle. It's like none. And so, yeah, I bet it flies like a pig. I think what it looks like it would make is a good.
Would probably fly better with naked 04 Pro Man shrugging.
I think it needs bigger props and motors on it before it's going to be. You know, it's 3S with those on it. Why not make it, 45 millimeter prop or even the props that are on the Mobula 7. I don't remember what they are, but the tri-blade gym fans are. Excellent flight range with a large battery. But you put a big battery on it, it's going to get even more heavy. That's probably why they're recommending a 3S 380 milliamp instead of like a 500 milliamp. It's because the thing is probably. Yeah. Thank you, Captain Drone, for it. If you guys are not familiar with him, go over and give him a few likes and subscribes and all of that. Where do I like it? Huh. Let's do it this way.
With many more cool products.
There we go. That way I can give him a like. There we go. Captain Drone. Go over and like and subscribe to him and all of that. All right, let's get back. Let's get out of that. Okay, Mape asked a question. Yeah, I like those RCM powered motors. Yeah, Naked 04 definitely probably would I think would help it. I mean, like it is, I don't think you want to be bashing it with that camera sticking.
Radio
like that.
Master sneak peek.
Aha, that's right, mate. Thank you. Let me look. Now I saw one last week sometime. Spell peak right. Let's see. Let me go to YouTube and try it there.
Was it a video you saw?
Yeah, Well, it was Madstech had something about it that they're coming out with a new radio that looks like it's maybe like a Pocket 2 or something like that. But let me see. Yeah, what a Radio Master. Sneak peek. Oh, okay. Yep, this is newer than what I have seen. Going to have to mute the music because they probably, from China over there, they don't have to worry about copyrights, and we do. No. No. When was this? That's not it. Coming soon. Surely to goodness this is not right. That's 4 years ago. Oh, I was fixing to say. That's old. That's old. That's not the right one. The sneak peek. I've not seen a video of it. I know Madstech's talked about it and said that there was. Let me see. Mape, where did you see it? On their website or what? Oh, I've seen this one. Yeah, the 12-second long teaser. Yeah, this is the one that Madstech showed. Let me just play it all for you. It's faster. Sounds like the Bionic Man. Stronger. Smoother. The future is here, one step
That's
ahead.
it.
Yep, so let's look at it. So it's faster. Is probably going to have the Gemini built into it. This that's, you can tell it's got the carbon offset on it, and if the antenna up here is any indication behind the stronger, it looks like it's about pocket size, but with an area for a larger battery pack, I would say. And that full screen, it looks like it's got a full color LED on it. Smoother.
We can rebuild it.
Yep. Yes, we can. Yep. We can rebuild them. We can make them better, faster, stronger. No, those are the good old days. Looks like some form
Gimbals
of...
look pretty close too.
Yeah. Don't know if they're CNC or not. This part here looks like it is, but is it plastic back behind it? Is this plastic? Don't know. Yeah. Yeah, this is what Madstech was... Madstech talked a little bit about it. I guess it was last week. The future is here, so you get another better look. See the antenna size? Looks like a full colored screen. So I would say it's probably like a Pocket 2. That's my guess, is that it's probably a smaller radio. You can see that, you see a little bit of the dip switches here. It doesn't look like it's a big radio. We are in July.
Octavia Swan.
Hello, Octavia. Is it a full moon tonight? I gotta go to church and pull the heads off chickens if it is. I'm joking. We don't pull them, we cut them. No, I'm joking. looks like between the boxer and the pocket. I think so. I think you're right, mate. Yep. I think that's something in between. Or maybe it's just a pocket too with a redesign. So who knows? So yeah, that's cool. I mean, just when most people settle on a radio, they come out with a better one or something like that. But that
What
always
radio are you
keeps
rocking right now?
me. I am. This is my daily driver. If I flew daily. Here she is right here.
Welcome to HDX.
It's the boxer with it's the limited edition boxer with the transparent blue case on it. Okay, there we go. Yep, that's it right there. I like it. It's the Boxer Crush limited edition with the CNC gimbals on it. The AGL1 gimbals, and got the LED pack behind the plastics. That's my daily. Yeah. That one's ELRS. I have another boxer that has the ELRS in a Ranger in the backpack. It is for. I haven't transferred them. I've had it for a long time, but I got it primarily with the 4-in-1 to eventually take all of my ultra micro airplanes up here, over here, and get all of them switched over to off of the Radio Master TX14, which I have right, and all of my airplanes are on the TX14. I like the Boxer feel so much better than the TX14 or whatever it's called, the one that they come out with the touch screen and everything. I've still got to get all of that copied over, and I just don't have time to do it. I'm trying to find some time this week to review this and do a comparison between this and 04 Mobulus 7. Both of them are 80 millimeters. So, yeah, I want to do a comparison. The DJI 04 here, everything's backwards, to the HDzero. So, but you gotta have time to fly for that. But I did fly in the simulator today. So
Speaking of the TX14, that radio looks like a TX12 refresh.
Could be a TX12 refresh. Yeah, about that same size, made better, faster, and stronger. It could exactly be that. The thing that people didn't like about the TX12 is it just come across as low quality, not stronger. So this definitely could be the TX12. Good eye there. A TX12 Crush, maybe. With the carbon fiber, they may offer it with other colors and stuff too, like they have in the past. So who knows? What we're supposed to find out soon. It says in July, right? Yeah, July 2025. Stay tuned. So, yep. All right. Now, anybody got any questions on the? Because I've had a lot of people message me about the. Well, this is where I was zoomed in last week, doing the toothster thing. I've had a lot of people message me different questions about the goggles too, and what my thoughts are. And one, you know, nothing has changed. My opinion has only gotten better about the HDzero goggles too since I made the review. I think they are the goggle to have now. I mean, you're not going to get the one. You're not going to get the V1 is they're not going to be making it anymore. It's discontinued, from what I understand. So unless you find somebody that's got a set of V1s and got them for sale, this is probably going to be, especially if you're into racing, this will be the goggle that most people end up with, you know. And I've heard a lot of people say, well, that's just crazy. It's way too much money for a pair of goggles. Well, is that any more out of price than that Eagle 2 we just looked at $450 for an 88 millimeter bind and fly quad? I mean, I don't think so. I mean, you used to be able to pick up I remember the Diatone Cube was, what was it, around $150, something like that. Of course, it wasn't digital and all of that, but so you're going to pay for digital, and that's the same case with the HDzero goggles. I don't know. I mean, let's see. What are the best goggles for the money, for budget goggles? Well, if you're talking about buying brand new, if you're talking about buying a set of goggles from a retailer somewhere, AliExpress, I mean, because I know you're from India, I'd have to say the HDzero box goggles are probably going to be the best. The old standard is true for analog. You can pay $100, maybe more than that now, maybe $150 for. I think some people still sell the Eachine EV800 box goggles. I know that someone said that Emax has still got their box goggles with the screen that removes off the front for sale. But those are just going to be analog. You're going to be spending.
What about the SkyZone version 4 goggles?
Well, that's a good question, Raymond. And you know, this is my take on it. Your goggles and your radio are the two most important purchases that you are going to make in FPV. There's an old saying that that there used to be something like, I don't know if I'll get it right, buy cheap or buy fast, buy quick. pay twice. Buy good or buy smart, pay once. And I know a lot of people. I've taught a lot of people how to fly FPV and airplanes. And the majority, the vast majority of the people that I've shown, they end up buying the cheapest set of goggles that they can find. A cheap set, like the goggles that they throw in the case with the Emax sets and the GEP RC sets and things like that. Just a cheap box goggle that will get you flying. And the Sky Zones 04s will get you flying. They're a good, better than average, good analog goggle. Are they the top level of good? I don't think so. For several reasons. I don't know. Someone asked me the other day, does Fat Shark still warranty their goggles like they used to? Back in the day, when you bought a set of Fat Shark goggles, if they messed up, you sent them back to Fat Shark and they fixed them for you. You actually sent them to Randy Ram here in the U.S. and he would fix them for you. Most all of the time at zero cost to the consumer. If they still do that, then HDzero, then Fat Shark goggles were the standard. Them and Orca were the standard before the HDzero goggles came out. And I remember all of the naysayers and all the people said it was just too much money and that HDzero is just analog plus, and it's not true. Why spend
I started with Emax goggles, are the only thing working still.
Yeah, the Emax box goggles, and there's people that prefer box goggles. I let someone look through my V1 HDzero goggles, and then I let them put on the HDzero Box Goggle Pro, and they like the Box Goggle Pro more. They like the big screen and they like the feel and all of that. So, but back to the question of what about the Sky Zone 04? Why spend? Here's my question: why spend $300, $360, or $400? Let me go back here and see. Let me make a educated guess. You said educated. Yeah, I meant to say that wrong. Let's just see. Sky. I don't even know. It's been so long since I've looked it up. Sky Zone 04 goggles. I type slow too. All right. Let's look here. Go under shopping. AliExpress, if you live overseas, says you can get them for $228. I don't know about that. I'm thinking this price, $300 to $400 is probably more accurate of what you're going to pay for them. AliExpress is real bad about throwing in a crazy cheap, you have to watch some of these ads. It's on sale for 24 hours only. I don't know if you can read that well. 24 hours only for $228 right now. Was $414. And when you log on there, oh, you just missed that sale. But while you're here, buy something. You know, I don't like that. I don't like the shady kind of business that they do. Yeah, well, goodness. I mean, look, 400, 300. Let's say 300. Let's say this is legitimate. And let's see, it says price 370 right here, but yet there it says 337. Let's just say it's $300, $350, $300 to $400 for those. Why? They're analog only. You're not going to be able to upgrade them. Even the HDzero Box Goggle Pro has HDMI in. So if you
I've seen
wanted,
people get cool stuff from there.
yeah, you can. You can get decent stuff from AliExpress. You can also get junk. You have to be very, very careful. And with you being overseas, in India, it's probably a good choice for you. Definitely, I would recommend AliExpress over Banggood.
Are the Amazon liquidation stores for real?
I don't know what you're talking about at the Amazon liquidation stores. I mean, I could pull up Amazon and see if Amazon has the.
It comes
This
down to
guy.
if you want to look cool, big dollars, drop less dollars.
Well, you know, I don't really think it's about being looking cool. Goggles are subjective. I'm going to give you that. They're very subjective. You know, it's like, I love tacos. Some people might hate tacos. You know, my mother loves pickles. I can't stand them. I don't even want to smell them. You know, goggles are subjective, because what looks good and what feels good for your head might not fit mine. But for me, what it comes down, and this is what I tell people. If you want to look on eBay and find the cheapest set of analog goggles that you can get so that you can hurry up and get in the air, okay. A lot of us have done that. I did that. A lot of people do that. And they end up moving on and going to something else later, something better later, thus having to rebuy again. And fortunately for me and a lot of people that's been in the hobby, there was still a market for the box goggles and for Fat Shark goggles and all of that. There's not as many people right now. If Decent Gamer was in one of our chapters or around here, yeah, I mean, the group of guys would get together, some very basic stuff, TinyWhoop and all that, and offer him a package price for it. You know, here's a set of goggles, here's, you know, our TinyWhoop, and you know, here's you a charger for it. I'll just pick this up for somebody that's still flying PH 2.0. I knew somebody that had it and wanted to sell it, and they're still flying the PH 2.0, so I snagged this up and I'm going to give it to someone that's what they're flying. They're not on the BT 2.0s. And so, long story short, don't spend $300. This is my opinion. Do whatever you need to do to get in the air, number one. And, you know, get to flying. Get on the simulator if you can learn. But don't spend $300, $400 from AliExpress or eBay or something for a halfway decent set of goggles. If you're able to save for just a little bit longer and get a much light years better set of goggles. But some people just can't afford it. There's just no way for some people to afford a $700 pair of goggles. And you know, I thought I had arrived when I bought a brand new set of Dominator V3s. So,
Atreides.
look on, I mean, ask around, see what you can find. But, oh, you was asking about the Amazon. What did you call it? Amazon closeout? Liquidation. Yeah, I don't think that's, let's see. Oh, okay, you're talking about like, yeah,
Tobias Yoda FPV. Yo-yo waving hand medium light skin tone.
How's it going, Tobias? Can you turn up your output? I have to turn you all the way up. You're really quiet. I turned it up the other night. Let me see. Everybody was saying that it was better. All right, is that any better? Right there. Has that helped any? Should have helped. I don't know. Let me know. 1, 2, check 1, 2, 3. Let me try something else too. I watched a video that told me what to do, and I listened online, and it seemed better, but 1, 2, no. All right, give me just 1 second. Okay, what? Tell me if this is any better at all. This is the only other thing I know to do is to turn it way up in OBS. Yeah, I can hear good. I don't know, when I played it back, the stream the other night, it was fine. About it the same that others was on. I don't know what the deal is. I might have to look at that, especially before we start. Well, I won't be streaming from this one.
Morning.
Morning. You know, it's evening here, but I guess it's morning over there in India. Is that any better? Skip, let me know. But yeah, so the liquidation stores, what you're talking about, I would be careful buying. Yes, you can find a great deal at liquidation stores that around here, they basically get the returns that that Amazon gets. So, I mean, you could look out and get a really good set, or you could just be buying somebody else's headache. Yeah, you got to be careful buying. You got to be very careful buying drones. Period, from Amazon, because there's the ones that are decent that we fly. are crazy overpriced on Amazon. And the ones that are at a good price and they say that this is the same thing as the DJI Mini or the Mavic or whatever, they're junk. They're just junk. And you know, the cheap drones from Walmart and Costco and Sam's and Amazon, I think they hurt our hobby.
Not at
more
all.
than I think they hurt our hobby more than they help our hobby. So you got to be careful. You have to know. Do your homework. You got to do your homework. That's just it. When especially if you're buying, you know, from a liquidation site, you know, I mean, this here is what liquidation sites are like here. They're just thrown into a box, and the box may or may not be opened, but you know, I would exercise caution, you know. So yeah, that's my opinion. So is the sound any better, Atreides? So yeah. So still quiet. Huh. Let me see. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. Sound 1, 2, 3. On my phone, at least it's normal. I don't know. Are you talking on a TV or something? Are you watching it on a television? Skip. I have turned, according to OBS, I have the output level at 150%. So on that, so, and it's peaked all the way. Let me try this, my microphone. Hang on a second. What is my clips? Are they lower?
How dare you!
Greta was loud in my ears. I don't know about y'all's.
How dare you!
I can hear you good. It's not the full volume. It's just you.
It's just my voice. Well, I can turn this. Let me make sure I've got the microphone turned all the way up. Let me turn it up, but I'm afraid it's going to start clipping when I turn it up anymore. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, I mean, if that works, it should be getting louder. One, two. My voice should be louder now. I don't know if it is or not.
Can we see Sim flying today?
I don't know about today. I don't know that we're going to do that tonight. I just got off of FMV. Let me see if I don't think they're still flying. Yeah, it looks like some people are still there. Yeah, I don't. We're not going to do the. Let me see. I'm not going to do the sim thing tonight. It's
Please see I wanna see or fly a drone instead.
You want to see or fly a drone instead. You want to see like a video of someone flying? Is that what you're getting at? Let's video links.
Nope.
Nope. You want me to get on the simulator? I don't think I'm going to get on the simulator tonight. I just got off of the simulator before I got on to the stream. We may be on the sim after the live stream tonight, and but yeah, not tonight, man. Not sim, real
Not
drone.
sim, real drone.
You wanted me to fly live? Yeah, I can't do that either. Not tonight. Now, if you want to see some pilot fly, I mean, I can show you some of the video links that we have on here. Let's see. Nice day to fly. Let's watch Rain Squad. That's fine.
Important habits you can learn.
Go up to mute it, and here we go. This is Rain Squad flying in a park. This is what you're talking about. If you guys want your videos shown on the live stream, you can post them on the video links there, and we will show them and shout you out, ask people to subscribe to you. A nice day to fly. Let's see, my flying, I would be more like over here at this by these swings and stuff, ripping through that instead of flying through that instead of flying around these trees. That's not as much my game, but hey, it's his. You fly what you want. You do you. Oh, Greta was booming. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought she is a little bit loud.
How dare you?
Is that better? All right. We don't have to watch all of this. 4 minutes of flippity flopping. Go make sure we give him a like. Rain Squad FPV. I haven't subscribed, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because...
Shusha Sabing, how dare you play that loud?
How dare me play? How dare you say
How
that?
dare you?
How dare you say she's loud? Let's look at the... Go back to the Discord. Let's see what Ethan went. Where's Ethan been? He's been hiding. Let's watch him here do the iGal challenge.
Got my whoop bag. There's absolutely no tall buildings around, but I got my triple gate stack, so I'm set for anything. Let's see this week's challenge.
Now, remember, guys.
Perform your dive somewhere more remote on a different object.
That'll work.
Nice video editing.
Ha 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 ha. Hooey 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 hooey.
There we go. Dive in a mountain.
Is it showing real TYM temp?
Hi, this is Dave from Steel City Drones. Today
All right. I don't know. I don't know if he had it set right or not. Sometimes it doesn't read right if you don't calibrate it. But there you can post your links right here. The video links. Or post videos for a live stream. That's another. We watched this. Here's one of our races that Johnny Scars did.
Seal, right.
This is traveling in the rain. I remember that. No time for Buc-ee's. Johnny Scars did a good job of editing here. UDL finals. Yeah. Yep, that's a race that matter of fact, I think that was the last race we had. Yep, I believe it was. This was a reversed AK track, I believe it was. Yeah. Philip Laster, you crashed yet? Yep, that's fun racing right there. Yeah, man. Skip, did you see my shirt? Don't know if he's still on or not. Man, it is fun. It is fun. I come out with the Weebly trophy. Or the Weebly medal. Yep. It is fun. Really, really enjoy it. I think you'll like it. We put on a good race. If you don't believe me, just ask me. And we watched Mr. McShaky's building dive. I'm going to watch a little bit of it again. Not long. That was the IGAL challenge. to dive into building. This is Denver, Colorado, if I remember correctly. Getting a good building dive is harder than you think it is. It's a lot harder than it looks, especially with a whoop, because the wind coming off those buildings just blow it all around.
This little bitty drone. This little bitty.
Hear what he said.
That was fun. That is a rush. This little bitty drone. This little bitty battery. Look at this little bitty battery. E2S battery.
There we go. There's some videos for you. So, yep. Remember to like and subscribe if you have not already. Hit that like button. And I'm not going to belabor the stream tonight. I want to talk a little bit before I do go back to this, about the HDzero 2 goggles. The more I use them, the more I like them.
Smash it.
I have, that's right, just smash it. Just smash it. The more I use them, the more I like them. To me, the biggest difference is the optics and the optic adjustments, and that makes, for me, all the difference. And you know, I am more than happy.
I wear spec. Can it support that? I don't know, by time I make it through the first gate you all would be ready for the next race.
That's what I was like today on the FMV track. I mean, I was there for a while, and I still might have ended up being the slowest guy there tonight. But in instances like that, and this is kind of how we handle it, Raymond and other guys that are thinking, when I'm at a race and I know that there is a new, what we call noob, a new racer, somebody new to racing, I know that the guys in Knoxville do this and other places that I've been. When the other faster pilots are done, usually then everybody else starts, you know, egging you on and you know, encouraging come on, man, you're not done yet. Finish this. You can finish this. You got 2 or 3 more gates. Yes, your battery's running low, but you can do it. You can do it. And you know, at that time, and at that level, it's as much
Then
about.
by the time I reach the first gate, Raymond must have complete the race. Rain Squad FPV. Hey Pastor, what's going on?
Hey man, how's it going, brother? How's it going? I think we might have just watched one of your videos. I think we did. Was it one of yours? Let me. No, that wasn't Race Talk. It's video links.
LMAO.
Yep, we just watched your Nice Day to Fly video, and tell people to subscribe to you and all that. But squirrel.
I wasn't talking to you, Deeds. I was talking to that squirrel over there.
Oh. Well, yes, good. By the time I reach the first gate, race must be completed. No. And even so, I remember running a race that we had 4 noobs that they were just doing the ground scooting thing. And we were encouraging them on. We even set it up
Bro needs
that
a pair
they
of specs.
Yeah, that they even got a sport class trophy. And neither one of them, none of them, could finish the course. And that particular time, it was just a matter of who went the furthest, who got the furthest away from the start-finish gate. And, you know, and we're encouraging them and all of that and telling them to come on, because we all started somewhere. You know, everybody's got to start somewhere. You don't, the first day you ride a bicycle, you're not riding a wheelie all the way down the road. So you have to you just have to, at that point, for me, it becomes more about racing against yourself. I saw that, you know, there was another guy, I don't remember who it was, that he and I were back and forth for being the last in at least our group there in on the simulator. And my goal wasn't as much to beat him as it was to beat my last time. Just to be consistently getting faster and pushing yourself a little bit harder and a little bit harder. And, you know, and like I said, in the short time that I was in there racing, I knocked over 25 seconds off of my total 3-lap time, which, you know, when you had a high time like I did, it's not saying a whole lot, but still, it was good. It was good enough for me. I showed marked improvement. So that's the thing. You come to the races, one, to just be with the guys and the ladies, just to be with people that love the same type of stuff that you do, and then you hang out and get to know each other. And, you know, like we said Tuesday night, if you don't have something to do, I mean, I've had wives, some of the other wives sitting beside me, and helping to call the race and things like that. And, you know, it's just, the camaraderie is as much as what it's about as the racing. So, yep. So, if there's no more questions, or if there's no questions about the goggles or anything like that, then I'm not going to belabor the stream tonight. As most of you know, I suffer from chronic kidney stones, and I'm having one giving me a fit right now. So I'm not going to belabor the stream, but I do want, in case you're still watching, Skip, let me show this. This is just a prototype, but boom, look, what? Pow. That's not good line. That's a lot of boy on that screen right there. Yep, there it is. And I wish the colors were, I don't know, wider or whatever, but the biggest thing about this that makes this particular vinyl a no-go for me is this.
Apache smoke wounded sniper.
How's it going, Apache?
Ian.
I don't know if you can see. It just doesn't, the yellow might glow a little bit. You can probably see the lint all over my shirt. But, or my PhatPastor shorts, you can get those on my merch. On my merch link down in the description. These are comfortable. They're my favorite shorts to wear around the house, because they're just like gym shorts, and that's what I like to wear when I'm just home for the evening. How's it going, Apache? Thank you for dropping in. Ian, awesome shirt design. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Yep. Went over there, and Mom put this on for me real quick, and we're looking at trying to make it blacklight reactive for the championship race, which we'll be doing some blacklight stuff on the 19th, which is something else. If you're watching and you haven't signed up yet for...
Can it be shipped here?
What, my shirt? Anything can be, well, not anything. Almost anything can be shipped anywhere if you got enough money. That's the thing. But for me to ship a shirt to you would probably cost far more than you having the shirt made yourself. Let me show you guys this. Again, no. Keypad entry cancel. They still got me logged in a zippy queue? What in the world? Yeah, let's try that. Let's try there. My account is still logged in, I believe, on my laptop in my flight case with the zippy queue running on it. There we go. All right. Here we are. What in the world? What have I done? I don't know what I've done. What? Did I just close everything? Did I just really do that? No, I didn't. There it is. I was wondering what happened to it. Okay. Let's go here. You could go to races. All races. And you can see that right here is 2 races. Soki, it's the chapter, the UDL, and 65 millimeter. Sign up for it. You can see down here on August 16th, there's 2 races, the UDL and the 65 millimeter. You see here that I am signed up for both of them. And also the Southeast Micro Drone Championship. Go on and let's just say you want to do the 65 millimeter. Click on it. We'll take you to it. We do ask for a landing fee, but if that would stop you from coming, don't worry about it. You don't have to. You don't have to do it. It just helps us get the race going. And you know, if you are a leader, and especially if you're a leader in the championship, you need to join. And you know, all of that, because there's a limited amount of tickets for those who are going to work. That's free, and once we hit that limit, it's done. And if you want to race, you're going to have to pay. That's just how it is. So, but yeah, go in to, first make you an account. If you haven't made you an account, make you an account. Pick a pilot name, make you an account. Go to Soky, which is just Southern Kentucky, SOKY, Kentucky Multi-Rotors.
No races here, loudly crying, loudly crying, loudly crying.
Yeah. Well, you'll get some. In India, I don't know if there was, if we looked the other night, I don't know if there's any or not. But we've got 2 races on the queue for July 19th. Sign up. Right now we only got 2 pilots in it. We know we've have other people that saying that they want to come and that they're going to come, but right now we only got 2 pilots signed up in it. So you're not going to want to miss. You're not going to want. You're not going to want to miss this race. I think I'm saying that right. Going to have some awesome trophies. Going to have an awesome track. And just a good time. And, you know, we could stay all night if we want to, as long as we're ready Sunday morning for us to have church in there at 10 o'clock. Decent. If things go like we have planned, it will be live streamed on this channel right here. We'll be live streaming all of those races. The Soky race, the Knoxville race, and the championship race. Though in the championship race, it's going to be 3 days of all day long streaming. So it'll probably, when we break for lunch on Saturday, we'll stop the stream and we'll start another one. So it's not going to go all of that time. But yeah.
Oki'll be there to cheer Sparkle's party popper.
Right. There you could just be there to chat like you're doing, man, and smash the like button and, you know, learn. That's just the thing. Just show up and soak up as much knowledge and learn as much as you can. And, you know.
We have chapter races in Detroit, but no main event races or basically any events like freestyle events, even though we have so many bandos.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Detroit used to be a very active area, and it's kind of waning a bit. So, yeah. And if you're seeing this and you're thinking, well, it's because it's in Southern Kentucky, it's, you know, it's not in Middle Tennessee drone racing where we've had the majority of our races recently, and where the Southeast Micro Drone Championship is sponsored by. They're only, well, you can look. Let's click on. Well, no, that's going to tell me how far. It's only like 7 miles between where we flew in Tennessee and where we're going to be flying in Kentucky. It's not that much. Don't let that stop you. Don't let that keep you from signing up and all of that. And if you even think that you might, hear this, please. It's much easier if you think you might come to go ahead and sign up. You know, you don't have to pay your landing fee until you know you're going to come or something like that. And don't let that stop you from coming. It does help us. The church venue doesn't cost us anything, but we do have overhead, you know, that we're, you know, buying stuff. It costs, you know, the vinyl to make. In the past month, I've spent over $150 on t-shirt vinyl just to make some pretty cool t-shirts to people to have when they come to the races, to give away to people, things like that. And all of that costs a little bit of money. The giveaways that happen on here, you know, yes, I did get some stuff given to me from a friend to give away, and we gave most all of that away. There's some stuff I'm working on to try to get it running that we'll eventually give away. But most everything that we give away here and that we give away at races and everything, it costs somebody. It costs one of us some money. So come on out and help us if you know, but don't let a $20 landing fee stop you from going to any race. Most people there, I mean, and I have seen it where I have been to certain chapters and been at certain races where if you didn't pay the landing fee, they weren't going to let you fly. But that was before COVID, and lots of things have changed since COVID. So, yeah, hopefully you're able to come. But what I was saying, go ahead and sign up, because it's much easier. What I will do before the race, if you sign up for one of these Soki races, what I do is I go on to the, let me just here. I go on to the chapter. You know, I pull up my account. I go on to the chapter, and I look at the race, and see it's telling me right now that there's 2 racers. I can click on it. I can go to Pilots Racing, and right now it's me and Skip. There's nobody else signed up to it, though I've got 4 or 5 people telling me they're going to come. Before the race, I will go ahead and put these pilots in the computer, in the race. I get it set up. I start setting up heats, and it's much easier to, in trackside, to right click on you and say, you know, Ralph didn't show up. Larry didn't show up. Then it is just like, but you know, Kevin did. Well, I've got to take and manually enter his information, his flight, all of that kind of stuff. I've got to enter it in. So it's much easier to sign up and for me to delete your name out of the race queue than it is to add you from scratch. So sign up for that. If you think you're going to come, again, please sign up, support all of that. It helps the channel. I'm excited. Hopefully, Ian, hopefully you can make it. I don't know if I can get that to work. Yeah. And I'm doing good, Apache. No, it's early there for you over the pond, but really early. Good to see you. Yeah, woke up a bit early. It's good to see you too, brother. Hopefully we can meet at a race sometime. So yeah. All right, guys. If we don't have any more questions, let me check on the stream health. Is it how has the ads got? Is it killing you guys with ads still? Well, brother, you don't have to. It's you didn't ask for it. I hope you like it. I think you will. And I'm just
so
glad
bad I'm not able to join.
Yeah. It won't let you join the chapter because you live overseas or something. Well, see, one of the things too, let me go back to this. If you see here on
Yeah, would love to meet up someday.
Yeah. You see here under this is my channel or my login. These are chapters, that's what the word I'm looking for, that I am members of. I have yet to get up to Cincinnati and race with them yet, but I want to. And so the Knoxville guys, I haven't got down to Quad Fathers and all that, but I intend to. So you can go onto there and set these chapters. You can just go into the chapter. Let's see. Yeah, right here where it says leave, it'll say join for you. And you can just join that chapter. And whenever there's a race scheduled, if we tell it to email everybody that's in the chapter, then it will send you an email and let you know when and where we're having races. So, yeah, it would be fun to meet up, Apache. Maybe we will one day. Who knows? Who knows? It's a smaller world than most people think. So yeah. All right, guys, be getting ready to get your goodbyes together, because I don't think I'm not going to belabor it tonight. I'm not feeling really well, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Yep, I can't wait either.
Yeah,
DJ.
true. You never know.
Yep, never know. Yeah, I got to meet a friend of mine from Portuguese. He came in and met him in Nashville. There's also a friend of mine he was a missionary in Indonesia for a while. So, yeah, you never know when I always tell people, hey, if you're in the Nashville area on business or passing through or whatever, I will treat you to lunch. Just contact me on all the methods down in the comments below or whatever, down in the list below. And I will meet you and I will treat you to dinner. Not the most expensive restaurants in Nashville, but I will take you someplace, or we'll go together someplace nice, and it'll be on me. And that's just because I like to meet everybody. So remember, guys, let me check this. All right. Remember, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, remember to keep flying and rise up and meet me in the air. God bless.
Good night. See you all later, and do not forget to be excellent to each other. Laters, y'all. Bye bye night all.